Our current champion, Jer Bradford, who won over $10,000, is a teacher who wants to give up the teaching profession and move up to the mountains. And he says he might do that if he wins enough money on our program. But today we have Nina and Wayne to see if they can replace him as Jeopardy champion. Welcome aboard. Good luck to all three of you. Here we go. Round one. The Jeopardy round. The round in which there will be the one daily double in one of these categories. We have Buffalo, Bills, clothing, art, colleges and universities, and finally we have some catty phrases for you. Jerry, your choice.
Buffalo 300.
Memorial Auditorium is the home arena of the Buffalo Sabres, a pro team in this sport. Wayne.
What is hockey?
Right.
Oh, for 400, please.
A stone obelisk in downtown Buffalo honors this president who was slain in the city in 1901. Wayne.
Who is McKinley?
Yes.
Buffalo for 500.
The answer there, the daily double. You have just taken the lead, Wayne. You have $100 more than Jer. $1,300
Well, I'm a
to
chicken. 300.
300. All right. Here is the clue for you. The city lies at the head of the Niagara River, at the eastern end of this great lake.
What is Lake Erie?
You are correct, and you go to 1,600. Two of our players on Jeopardy today are teachers. The first man we introduced is a college professor. Wayne Winston, discovered in an Indianapolis contestant search at WISH land. College professor, president of the Masters Swim Club as well. What subject do you teach?
I teach statistics and operations research in the business school. Doesn't come up too much on Jeopardy.
All right, Jeopardy. Here we go. Two daily doubles will help you add to your winnings very quickly. Here are the categories for you, starting off with ancient Rome, followed by the human body, women, world geography, characters in novels, and finally, Lewis and Clark. And Nina, the board belongs to you. Where do we start?
Characters in novels, 200.
The title Foundling turns out to be Squire Allworthy's nephew in this fielding work. Wayne.
Who is Tom Jones?
Yes.
Characters in novels for 400.
Jesus is the title character in this Nikos Kazantzakis novel. Jer?
What is the last temptation of Christ?
Right.
Ancient Rome 200.
Answer. Marcus Junius and Decimus Junius were two people with this name in the plot to kill Caesar. Wayne?
Who is Brutus?
Yes.
Characters in novels for 600, please.
He is shocked to learn that the convict Magwitch is the source of his great expectations. Wayne?
Who is Pip?
Yes.
Characters in novels for 800, please.
The title of this Theodore Dreiser novel is the family nickname for Carolyn Meeber. Wayne?
Who is Sister Carrie?
Right.
Characters in novels for 1,000, please.
Julian Sorel, the main character of this colorful Stendhal novel, is also its villain. Wayne?
What is the red and the black?
You are right for another 1,000. Well done.
Lewis and Clark, 600.
A week after his election, this president offered Lewis a post as his private secretary. Wayne?
Who is Jefferson?
Yes.
Try Lewis and Clark for 800, please.
As a member of the militia, Lewis went to Pennsylvania in 1794 to suppress this rebellion. Wayne?
What is the Whiskey Rebellion?
Yes, and we have less than a minute to go.
Lewis and Clark for 1,000, please.
This man, one of William Clark's brothers, captured Vincennes during the Revolution. Wayne?
Who is George Rogers Clark?
Right. We have one more clue for $800. Here it is. This J-shaped organ is usually located in the upper left side of the abdominal cavity. Nina?
What is the kidney?
No. Jer?
What is the pancreas?
No. Wayne?
Why not? What is the appendix?
No. Why not indeed? All right. No harm, no foul. The correct response, what is the stomach? Each of you lost the same amount of money on that one. But we have Jer, our returning champion, at $2,900, Nina at $3,900, and Wayne at $10,200. Looking good for Wayne. Final Jeopardy category, U.S. states. The clue coming up, players, and then 30 seconds to allow you enough time to write down your question. Here is today's Final Jeopardy answer. The two states formed from counties of the state of Virginia. Good luck. We'll begin at this end with Jer Bradford.
Took the joke.
Took the choke? Not really. You pondered this for a while. You wrote something down, and then at the very end, I saw you write down something else. And I believe the second thing you wrote down is one of the two states. Let's take a look. What is West Virginia and KY for Kentucky? You're right. And you risked $2,900, so you'll wind up with $5,800. Let's go to the middle to Nina Jackson. She had $3,900. Her response. What are West Virginia and Virginia? Wrong. What did it cost you? $3,400 or $3,900?
$3,900.
$3,900. Gutsy move. Sorry it didn't work for you. Go down to zero. Let's go to your left now to Wayne Winston. He had $10,200. And he wrote down, what are Virginia and
West Virginia. West Virginia. I'm wrong.
Yeah, Virginia and West Virginia. You are wrong, and if you risk the bundle, you won't be our new Jeopardy champion. What was your wager? $2,000. You didn't risk all that much. That leaves you with $8,200, and you will be the new Jeopardy champion. So Wayne Winston, congratulations. Well-played game. Thanks to our other contestants. It was a good lot. Wayne Winston is our champion. He is a college professor who does something nice for his students whenever he gives them a test.
Well, I baked them a cake, Alex, because I want them to think the test will be a piece of cake.
I see. Now, is it always the same kind of cake, or do you vary it?
Pineapple cheesecake, Rocky Road fudge, German chocolate cheesecake, and I actually have in my bag the German chocolate cheesecake recipe if you want.
I see. Now, if I were one of your students and I saw you coming into the room with a cake and I was ill-prepared, that might be a good time to feign illness and leave, right?
Well, they know in advance when the test is.
Oh, I see. All right, you're a nice kind of guy. Don't spring any sudden surprises on us.
That's right.
I'm certain you're going to be very happy you stayed with us because we've got a terrific match underway right now. All three players most impressive in that first round. And now we come to Double Jeopardy. 2 daily doubles in this one. Here we go. The categories are world history, fashion, American literature, business names, Islam, and finally, governors. And Catherine, you'll select first.
American Literature 200.
Her father, Lyman Beecher, was a Congregationalist minister in Litchfield, Connecticut. Ken.
It was Harriet Beecher Stowe.
Yes.
American Literature for 400, please.
This first and only novel by Harper Lee won the 1961 Pulitzer Prize for fiction. Wayne.
What is To Kill a Mockingbird?
Right.
American Literature for 600.
The conceited architect in this Ayn Rand novel is said to be based on Frank Lloyd Wright. Wayne.
What is Fountainhead?
Yes.
American Literature for 800.
This William Shirer book is subtitled A History of Nazi Germany. Wayne.
What is The Rise and Fall of the Third Reich?
Yes.
American Literature for 1,000.
In I Sing the Body Electric, he said, these are not the parts and poems of the body only, but of the soul. Wayne.
Who is Bradbury?
No, sorry. Catherine.
Who is Walt Whitman?
Walt Whitman. Correct for 1,000.
Business names 200, please.
Answer. This name came from a turn-of-the-century doctor who ran a health club. The Purina came from purity. Wayne.
What is Ralston Purina?
Ralston, right.
Business names for 400, sorry.
And the last clue belongs to you, and you'll be happy that Catherine wasn't able to come up with a response there because it is a daily double. And it gives you a chance to take the lead again.
This is a tough one. 2,400.
All right. 2,400 will tie you with Catherine for the lead if you are right on this daily double clue in the category Islam. The most famous university in the Islamic world is Al-Azhar in this capital.
What is Baghdad?
Sorry, incorrect. It is in Cairo, capital of Egypt, and that takes you down to 4,300. You are in third place now. Ken's in second, and Catherine is in the lead as we get set for Final Jeopardy. Final Jeopardy category, medicine. In a moment, players, the clue, and then you'll have 30 seconds to write down your question. Here is today's Final Jeopardy answer. It was the last of the 4 major blood groups to be discovered. Good luck. This is still very much Anyone's game. It depends on this final Jeopardy, of course. Let's go to our returning champion, Wayne Winston. What did you put down as your response? What is AB? You put down the correct response. Congratulations. What was the wager?
Everything.
Everything. That puts you at $8,600 and takes us to Ken Marblestone. His mom picked up $200. How much will Ken pick up? He put down O, so he's not going to be the winner. His wager was $4,100. That'll take him all the way down to $1,000. And now we come to the middle. Catherine Sullivan was leading, and when we announced Wayne's response, she started shaking her head. Why is that?
I put O.
You put O also. AB is the correct response. What was your wager?
5,000.
$5,000. You wind up in second place, and Wayne Winston remains Jeopardy champion with a two-day total of $15,800. So congratulations to you, and thanks to our other players, Catherine and Ken. Great game.